rise for the national anthem. Rise. Favor of our heroes past shall never not and mine. One nation. President of the Media Responsibly If, one of the oldest communities here in the another of a meeting with the president with the diaspora here in material engineering. Chemical engineer. This is material. Chemical engineer has been here for 10 years and doing good things. We also have the Nigerian community. And organization Nigeria Diaspora Organization Europe. Can we have the members represented here to take part in the politics? Engineer Uwogu, Portugal. It's off season, but we have some of them here represented. Where are you? Technology consultant, also works at PNB Paribas. He says he wants to set up a bank. Ikwagu is the leader of the Igbo community for Nigeria. He says he wants to set up a slaughterhouse. Another interesting thing about them, then Collins, well, Collins couldn't be here, but he's also one of the leaders of the community. Then we have our officials from the Nigerian technology consultant, also works at PNB Paribas. He says he wants to set up a I know the baby knows your baby. Just say our friends. But you see sometimes.
Most Nigerians, for the fact that we are foreigners here and we do not, our native language or our official language is not Portuguese language. We have this issue with raising up our children in schools where they would be able to speak English fluently, as well as speak the Portuguese language as well. That is why this administration has one of its priority, the setting up of a Nigerian school, a Nigerian house, and a Nigerian hostel system to key into the tourism industry, the education industry, as well as the accommodation challenges of our people. That is the huge dream we have, and that is the project we have already begun. And we want Mr. President's support as much as possible, sir. We would want this to actually not just help our children, but to also establish our presence and our identity in Portugal. The Chinese community and others have actually done the same. We're not comparing, but we are asking that please, the president finds it in his good heart, which he has always had, and which he has in abundance, to kindly consider supporting us to achieve this dream. Your Excellencies, I want to, without taking our time, also appreciate the president for his support to the Nigerian diaspora, where we also have our presence established, where we also are part of. You have actually assisted us in setting up the Newcom headquarters. We actually appreciate that. Though my brother, the chairman of the Nigerian in diaspora, will speak more on that. We actually are appreciative of your support here to our people away from home, especially with your coming here, sir. It actually means a lot to us. And we also beg you, sir, when you will be meeting with the Portuguese government, like the ambassador did mention, we pray that you will be able to discuss with them to actually kindly release our brothers and sisters in incarceration. At this point, Mr. President, I would not be bothering with much words because much has been said and much still will be said. And like a common adage in Nigeria says that words do not fill baskets. I wouldn't be standing here talking so much other than to tell you, Mr. President, that as Nigerians living in Portugal, we actually would love to gladly welcome you with a Portuguese name. It is Marcelino Batista. If Mr. President will accept that as your Portuguese name, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Let me begin by expressing how delighted I am for the opportunity given by His Excellency Muhammad Buhari To President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to meet with the Nigerian community in Portugal during this important visit. This, I believe, is due to the President's desire to know how Nigerians are doing in the diaspora. Your Excellency, the Nigerian community in Portugal is living peacefully among themselves and, most importantly, with host authorities. Even though the embassy is in the process of compiling this from Nigerians resident in Portugal, so far, records indicated that there are about 3,000 Nigerians living in the country. Out of this number, about 500 have acquired resident status and 300 granted nationality. At my assumption of duty as head of mission, no Nigerian was arrested except the recent reported arrest in the month of May, about 12 Nigerians accused of internet fraud, document forgery, and impersonation. I immediately conducted a consular visit to the prison. Reliable information revealed that the arrests were disproportionate and unjust, as many of them were innocent of allegations. The mission is currently trying its best to ensure that these innocent Nigerians are released as soon as possible. In general, I wish to confirm that most Nigerians in Portugal are peaceful and law-abiding. Also, the mission through its various services attends to their needs as fast as possible. It is my hope that the mission will continue to work with the Nigerian community to encourage Nigerians to shun all forms of crimes, considering the damage to the image of our beloved country. Your Excellency, honourable ministers, under my watch, the mission invited the immigration section of our mission in Spain and carried out interventions exercise for the issuance of passports for more than 100 Nigerians in need of the documents. The mission was equally able to get the officials of the National Identification Management Commission to deploy its machines in the transit to enroll Nigerians that have not acquired the National Identification Number NIN. This exercise has commenced and many Nigerians have been enrolled accordingly. This service delivery has truly endeared the hearts of most Nigerians in Portugal, who always commended the mission for such goodwill gesture. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, despite the meager financial allocation of mission, we are still continuing with provisions of basic services in the transit, although with difficulties. For instance, the issue of transit utility vehicles has been a big challenge in recent times due to the increase in official activities. Presently, apart from the representation vehicle, which is the oldest within the diplomatic community that was bought in 2009, the school bus and the backup, the country has only one utility vehicle. This has really prevented the embassy from carrying out some important assignments, especially outside Lisbon. Furthermore, the set of missions properties needs urgent furnishing and renovation. Officers' quarters, including residence and sanctuary, require urgent attention as basic items to make officers comfortable are unavailable. The mission has written several to headquarters appealing for interventions and still waiting response. To save the image of our country in Portugal, there's need to put them at par with other diplomatic buildings in the surroundings. Finally, Your Excellency, let me use this opportunity to thank you for this audience given to the Committee of Nigerians in Portugal and wish you more health and prosperity. I thank you.
I'm delighted to be in the midst of fellow Nigerians in diaspora here in Lisbon, Portugal. This is part of meetings that I usually enjoy having with Nigerians resident outside our country. The world is a global village, and technology has shrunk the world even more. Although you reside beyond Nigeria's boundaries, you can engage easily with the country. In fact, we see the impact of that engagement clearly in the social media. This platform has empowered Nigerians in the diaspora and given you great influence. As we have seen, however, social media can be a force for good as well as a force for evil. Many countries, including our own, have had to take strong measures against some social media platforms to curb their excesses and prevent them from destabilizing our societies. I therefore call upon you to use social media responsibly. We all want the best for our country and people, so let us strive to build, unite, and prosper our nation and people, and not to insult and incite from a safe and anonymous distance. Many countries, including Nigeria, have shown that their diaspora can be a veritable engine for growth and development. As a government, we value the huge contribution that you in the diaspora have made to Nigeria's economy. In every field of human endeavor, be it the creative industries, sports, health, academia, Nigerians in the diaspora have thrived and leveraged on their skills to raise our country's profile higher economically, socially, technologically, and culturally. It is for these reasons that this government established the Nigeria and Diaspora Commission to facilitate and support your engagement with our country for a win-win outcome in our effort to keep Nigerians united, home and abroad. You must continue to be our ambassadors at large in your comportment, actions, and character. You must excel and be the best in all your endeavors. While here, you must also not forget home, as you are the example we want to project to the rest of the world. Let me assure you that this government will continue to do everything possible to catalyze our development in the fields of energy, ICT, agriculture, housing, and real estate transportation, especially railways and other services sectors of our economy. We will also continue to work hard to deliver on our mandate till our last day in office. This is despite the challenges of the coronavirus pandemic, the global insecurities, and other local issues, consequences of which we daily grapple with. I therefore call on you to individually and collectively join hands with us to deliver the Nigeria of our dreams. Let me also encourage you to key into the programs of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission so as to contribute to the initiatives such as the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund which I have approved. In this context, we are delighted to see very successful involvement of diasporas in various fields such as agriculture, healthcare, education, ICT, and the food industry. With the conclusion of the primaries of the political parties, all eyes are now on the 2023 elections in Nigeria. Our administration will do its best to ensure that the Independent National Electoral Commission delivers peaceful, transparent, free, fair, and credible election next year. We also look forward to a smooth transition to the next government. As I have said before, our administration will not compromise on doing the right things and the welfare of Nigerians, home and abroad. Thank you, and long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I will want to, please sit down. Please sit down. I would like to go out of context here so that you can appreciate. I always say what I mean. The election in Anambra, I don't know how many of you are from Anambra here. I made sure I warned the IG and the rest that let us prove to Nigeria that we respect them as Nigerians individually. Whoever has money to throw about, let them take the money, put it in their pocket. But let them choose the party and the person they like. Look at Anambra. Everybody went to Abga. Okay, Abga won the whole election in Anambra. So Abga will have to be alert to make sure they don't disappoint their constituency. Thank you very much.